what if you grapple versus Khabib? How would play it out, in your opinion?
Ooh, 5-point wrestling. I would have took him from his feet to his back, and in Sambo would have been one move. That was it. I know that I would have caught him like he was a bull. Threw him on his ass. So I remember preparing for him before pandemic. We brought in a Sambo, like a world champ Sambo, badass dude. And the whole entire time I wasn't striking. I was wrestling, and we were ready for a good old Khabib, and I think he knew that. That's why he ran away. But
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a video for my night owls. Where my night owls at? My name is Cam. How you doing? How's your mama? How's your family? How's your day been? The day's over. How's your night going? Mine's going pretty well. Video for my night owls in the middle of the night with it. We had a 17-minute yap session from Tony Ferguson. This is comedy for me. This is like better than stand-up comedy. I haven't watched it yet, but I love watching Tony Ferguson press conferences because he always says stupid shit, like just shit that you just don't expect. Not stupid shit, just crazy shit. And shit that he genuinely believes. Like, I'm just getting started. I'm just getting into my prime. Shit's hilarious. It's just like comedy session. So I might title this one Tony Ferguson Stand-Up Comedy Edition. Yeah, I like the I like the ring of that. If you guys enjoy watching fights, watch parties, debating fights, predictions, little parlays here and there in GTRP, you'll love this channel. I'll urge you to like, comment, and subscribe. Help out that algorithm. We on the road to 1,000. We trying to do our thing. We trying to be consistent. We trying to do our thing on here. Without further ado, let me start wasting y'all time, because Tony Ferguson's gonna waste a lot of our time. But if you got time, if it's the middle of the night for you, you're bored, need a video to play while you're in the shower, need a video while you have your late night snack, kick your feet back. Let's watch this one together. Blades and shades, baby. Blades and shades. Blades and shades. Tony Ferguson's a fucking nut, bro.
good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Tony.
You guys got a pulse today. What's going on?
Well, Tony, you tell us what is going on. You know, you're back here, another fight. I feel like there's always questions about what's happening with Tony Ferguson before and after the fight. So you tell us, how are you feeling heading into this Saturday night?
Steaming hot coffee
heavy.
right there.
170 pounds, a lot better than 155. I don't have to worry about cutting those last couple of pounds, which is amazing. I feel strong, I feel sharp, and I feel ready. And so far, Abu Dhabi's been fucking awesome. So, titties.
I saw a quote yesterday saying you sparred 120 rounds ahead of this fight. You said the first time you've been sparring in 7 years.
Yeah, that's another thing. I see that on Instagram. You telling me you're on a 7-fight losing streak. You haven't won a fight in 5 years, and you sparred for the first time this training camp in the last 7 years? Are you fucking stupid? You thought David Goggins was really the answer, bruh? Maybe it's because you're not getting no rounds in. You're old. You need to stay active. You need to get the rounds in. What the fuck?
Michael Chiesa was here earlier. He sort of doesn't believe that it's been 7 years, and he also said that 120 rounds isn't that special. Tell us about those rounds.
Yeah,
How
Michael,
have you found
some
sparring
hating-ass
again?
shit.
Has it really been 7 years, and what has it given you ahead of the fight?
Well, haters will always discredit any kind of work that you give in. That's one. The other thing, too, is to be consistent with sparring, to find a group that you trust that will challenge you, to finding an individual. I have a guy named Josh back home. His name's B. And at the Beehive, I have range from short, strong dudes all the way up to tall, lanky guys, so on and so forth. And sparring's been awesome. I mean, it's always been hit and miss when it comes to certain people and certain things. Some people just want to go in there, take your fucking head off, and then you have to go and break their arms with kicks. Then it kind of discredits the way you want to go in and, like, you know, approach the game again. I mean, I'm me, I guess, and so everybody always wants to try to get the best of me, but that shit doesn't happen. So I really haven't presented myself out there, and this time I asked a buddy, Cisco Rivera, earlier in the year, and I said, yo, dude, you have anywhere that you can go spar? He said,
Tony's
yeah.
in a good
He
mood
invited me
today.
in, and I
Tony's not
fucking
always in a
peeled
good
the
mood
Band-Aid
for
off,
these
and I showed
press
up,
conferences.
And that day we did, like, I think it was fucking 24 round Thursday. So I did like maybe half of them. I did like 12. So every Thursday and every Saturday, I would round up at least 12 rounds of good sparring in. So Chiesa can kiss my ass. I got the numbers to prove it. Fuck him.
You know, like, I want to be tactful about how I ask this. Dana White said that he wants this to be a last one. After the last one, he said he wanted that to be a last one.
Well, we want Dana to do a lot of shit last for him, too. So, I mean, we can't discredit that one either. So, I mean, I'm being real with it. At 170 pounds, I'm not killing myself to get to 155. I do feel fresher. 155 pounds is closer to my high school wrestling weight. 152 pounds. So you guys do the math. I'm 40 fucking years old. I've been competing in this sport for a very long
I
time.
want to hear that shit.
All around in sports for over 35 years. Kind of crazy. Wrestled in college at 165. 170 is what I won the Ultimate Fighter at. Michael Chiesa won it at 155. You know, we do the math, we do the numbers. You're not supposed to go backwards. I've been fighting backwards my whole entire time, trying to just stay there for who God knows fucking what reason. 170 pounds, I feel comfortable. I don't feel like this is going to be my last fight. I have to do some extraordinary shit is what I'm planning to do. So that's why I feel sharp. I did 2 practices already this morning. I didn't even realize until I was walking up here. I did what? Pad session at like 12:30. I'm watching Chiesa as he's walking through the hallway. I'm walking through, and here he is with his guys, and he looks like he's all skinned out, kind of all skinny, hating life because he probably was cutting weight. You lift a bunch of heavy weights, you're gonna fucking have all that weight to lose. And I realized that going 155 pounds. I always want to be the big dude going 155. I'm already a big guy, dude, but I'm long and lanky and I'm strong.
Big
So
guy, you're
170
not
pounds fits me
big,
right. Doesn't
dude.
matter
You're
if people
fucking.
say that
You're
I should go
fucking.
lower or heavier or whatever the fuck it is. I feel
What's the
comfortable.
what's
Is
the
this
word
last
I'm
fight
looking
of
for?
the contract?
You're fucking.
No, I don't think so.
Pee-wee. I don't know
you
what
guys
the
all
fucking
read
word
the
I'm
tablets
looking
and everything,
for.
how they
What?
want to keep renewing contracts and stuff. I've been very fortunate to
What?
always get a better deal when it comes to myself and have my agency look after me. I love this company and I have plenty of fights left, but this is not a fight last or first or whatever the fuck, how everybody wants to see it. I feel so fucking fresh. Like it's a completely
You
different
say that
look.
shit every fucking.
I went into
podcast.
every single workout. I had
But I
this-
believe
don't
you
know
do
where I
feel
saw
better
it
at
or
170.
Or I read it or I heard it from. I think I heard it. It might have been on Instagram. You know how you scroll through sometimes and you just kind of hear something kind of chimed in? It said, approach everything as if it's your first time doing it. I've gotten so burnt out doing so many different things, trying to do the same old thing over and over. It didn't make sense to me anymore, and I lost touch. It was like a burnt out candle that you can't light again. I feel rejuvenated. I feel awesome. My family and myself are doing amazing. Everybody's growing. My boys are fucking huge. I love them. I'm coaching Monarch football out in Santa Ana, which is cool tackle. We just got done doing baseball. To see that growth and to see them watch me compete at
So
this level
Instagram
is
got
just
you
awesome.
back.
So I'm glad to be here, man.
And last one from me. So in your mind, there's no way this is your last one, right? You're going out there again and again until the wheels fall off?
Now, I have this game plan. As soon as I get done here, I'm going to study. So I just got done with an hour and a half of cardio. That was 20 bike, 20 tread, 20 elliptical, and 20 on row. And then before that, I did 18 rounds. So my body is activated. And to be
Wait, what? I thought you
as
said you
focused
did
as I
mix
am
at
right
12:30.
now, I'm taking this not as a kill
I don't fucking know.
kind of thing, because that's never how the guy I was, but more of an athlete, as in I'm going to outpoint you. I'm going to fucking work you. I'm going to make you want to get the fuck out of there. So Kess is going to have his hands full, respect, but the respect ends as soon as that cage door closes.
Tony over here, right in front of you. Here.
Where you at?
Tony's in a great fucking mood.
You
Maybe
won the
this weight
Ultimate
cut is
Fighter
different,
at
bro.
welterweight.
Tony's
You've obviously had a
at
lot of success at
155.
170. Does
Tony
part
was
of you
not in
wish you
great
had
moods
moved
at these
back up
fucking press
a few fights
conferences. I
ago,
can
or do
tell
you
you
feel like
that.
now is the right time?
Well, at the time, I had my management. I was with Paradigm, and I wasn't sure who said it. It made me feel awful. They made me feel I was kind of inadequate going 170 pounds. So I don't know if it was Dana or my management at the time or who the fuck it was, but they made me feel like I had to go to 155 pounds. I was like, what the fuck, dude? What do I say about it? Pretty much didn't have a choice, I guess, at the time,
That's
what I thought. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't care. I did my business at 155 pounds, and what I realized is it's harder to go backwards than to go forwards. And I know that all that weight cutting and doing the sauna and the sauna.
Bro, stop blaming the
that
weight
was
cut
so
on your
against everything
fucking
that I did
failures.
in
Okay, maybe
college
now
and
that
high
as you got
school.
older, but at
My
one
dad
point, bro,
was really big
155,
on,
you were the
don't wear
fucking
saunas,
boogeyman.
Don't use the sauna. Wrestle your natural
You were the
weight.
guy that nobody
You don't
wanted
have
to
lift
fight.
A bunch of weights. You don't want to walk through the door sideways like that. You lose your flexibility. You get hurt easier. I lost track of all that shit.
Dude, he's
And at
acting like he was
170
getting
pounds in the Ultimate
swole.
Fighter, they were hating on me because these fuckers were cutting from 205, 210, and these were tall dudes and big dudes. I just didn't give a shit. I've wrestled everybody in college and all the way from like grade school. In order to be the best, you have to beat the best. And what I did was I went from every single weight class, from the lightest all the way to the heaviest. And I would always go in there and handle this shit. Didn't matter how big anybody was. They were the same size on the ground as everybody else. So, I mean, at 170 pounds, I don't know what my record is. What? 14-3? It's not bad at welterweight. I mean, Lightweight's cool too, but I feel stronger and I feel sharp. I feel healthy. I feel super solid right now.
And in the past, a few of his recent losses have come by dart stroke. You have a pretty damn good dart stroke. Do you see that? Do you envision ending the fight that way?
I envision the fight going a lot of ways, but not him with his hand raised. I've seen this, and any position where he's gonna go, I'm gonna be on him like heavy pressure. I don't care what fights he has seen and what notes he has taken. I see fear in that kid, and I'm gonna keep bringing it. You don't have to fear of anything except for him making a mistake. I'm gonna catch him making that mistake. I guarantee it.
And he seems to think that he has a big advantage in the wrestling. How do you rate his striking?
He's an Ultimate Fighter winner.
Striking's fucking terrible.
I mean, to endure 4 fights
I'll tell you
in a
that.
tournament, anybody's gonna have to be well-rounded. You can't just win the shit just taking people's back. You have to be able to take a punch for one, be able to dish 1, 2, and a kick. So I'm not taking and discrediting any of the striking. I think a lot of people just.
Bro, why
wanna
we talking
do
about
that
Ultimate
people
Fighter?
shit,
She was
but
like
here we are in Abu Dhabi,
fucking
and I'm
10
telling
years
Sam,
ago.
baby.
Thank you.
Tony, right here.
Tony's in a
had to
great
throw that out
fucking
there.
mood. I know I keep saying that shit.
Tony, on
Just-
this side.
it's crazy.
Are you aware
I
how
said that was coffee earlier. That's definitely
you are
tea.
liked in the Middle East? The reason that everyone's were buying the tickets is you and Nick, and everyone wanted to see that fight between you and Khabib. Do you ever, look back at that fight? What could have happened? It's been scheduled 5 times that it didn't work out.
You know, beforehand, I would have been pissed off again and keep. It's always gonna be Tiramisu Tuesday, and it's always gonna be McNugget Monday. We did something special a long time ago, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I have nothing against the kid.
Bro, Habib's.
he's been through a lot
First of all,
shit
you can't call
already.
Habib a kid.
I feel that.
Hold on. You can't call Habib a kid, my man. All right. Learn some fucking respect. You can't call Habib a kid. Okay? And for 2, you have a better chance of taking a bow and arrow and trying to hit a fucking shooting star going across the sky than Habib coming out of retirement for you.
At this point in everybody's career, what they can do is represent themselves in the best manner, so that way the newer generation understands that you have to be a tough motherfucker in order to go out there and not just talk shit. So, all due respect, everybody, it's cool to be liked, to be enjoyed by people, and have people come up and ask for autographs in a different country. It's fucking awesome. I would have never thought about this when I was little.
And win, lose, or draw, not looking beyond this fight, but let's say we look at the numbers, and the big guy said, this is your last fight. And regardless of the results, you look very sharp. I mean, you really do look very sharp versus the last couple of times I saw. Honestly, you look
like shit, Tony, the last couple of times.
But win, lose, or draw, would
Dude,
you
he's making
consider
jokes about himself.
fighting
What's
for
up?
another promotion?
Tony feeling great.
I love the UFC, and this is where I'm going to stay. So I have to earn
This
that
press
right.
conference make me
So,
want
I
to
mean, I
put
do
some
have
on
7
plus
losses.
600 Tony and
Who
see what
gets an
happens.
8 Wanna go into
Fuck.
this, except for me. I don't ever ask for a lot of shit, so I'm asking myself to go out there and do the best performance I possibly can, so that way I can retain my spot. I do want to be here. I don't want to go fight for another organization. Where the fuck I'm going to go BKFC and have Connor work for me again? No, I don't want to do that shit. So, I mean, literally,
Wait, what?
this is
Connor work
home.
for
It's
me
always
again?
been home. If it comes down to it, maybe I'll open up my own promotion. There's a lot of different business routes that I want to go, and I believe that the younger generation, they're waiting for me to fucking do something. And I've been doing a lot of different things. I just haven't taken that next step because, well, I'm not ready yet. So when I'm ready, maybe so, but not yet.
But just for you to know, last thing, you are extremely well liked in the Middle East. I wanted you to know that. Because I live here, that's why I'm telling you this.
No, I appreciate that. It's been pretty cool. I've had a couple people come out of here from different countries that spent thousands of dollars to come here to get a ticket, which is super fucking cool. I mean, I swear like a fucking pirate. And thank God my kids don't do that too much, you know. So it's like, if you guys like my vibe, good for you. Go and take it, I guess. You know, I have people have my tattoos, which is fucking a trip. But to able to see how far this shit
Fuck
has
that. I'm wearing
gone,
my Tony Ferguson
it's
shirt.
amazing, man. And
Saturday.
I'm grateful.
Fucking
so thank you guys
right.
and everybody in the Middle East too.
Hello, Tony. Я Бахридин Джалолов, издание «Азия Плюс». Немножко хочу отойти от вопросов спорта, именно от твоего выступления. Хотел бы ты в будущем стать наставником, хорошим тренером для молодежи, который тоже мог бы, как ты, применить в своей жизни усердство, намерение никогда не сдаваться, идти вперед? Если да, хотел бы ты расширить свои школы, чтобы они были по всему миру, в том числе в России и в Таджикистане?
The question was, would you consider becoming a coach and sharing your experience with young people all around the world, including countries like Russia and Tajikistan?
Absolutely. I think being a coach is the next step. I think it's always been pretty fucking cool. I love handpicking my people, how I was handpicked by the Ultimate Fighter. I had to earn that. I think that you have to have credentials in order to be coached by me. I think that you're going to have to earn that right to be able to. I mean, I've coached some pretty cool people and I've coached some pretty fucked up knuckleheads, but everybody's fucking cool in their own book. And I think that if you want to be coached by me, then you're going to have to earn that right. So we'll figure that one out. But yes.
Okay.
И сейчас этот вопрос больше было пожелания, поэтому спасибо большое за ответ. Денис, спасибо тебе за перевод.
Thank you so much. It was great to hear your answer.
Thank you.
Hi, Tony.
Hello.
Yes, I have a question for you. As you know, recently Mohamed Mokaev was on a 7-win streak. He was on 7-win streak, but also was fired from the UFC. And
On
with all
7
due
fight losing
respect,
streak.
you are on the 7-lose streak. Do you think that it is fair what's happened with the Mohamed Mokaev?
You know what? I used to care about what everybody else was doing, but I'm going to have to say, no, if you piss somebody off, then you're out of here, dude. It's not my fault. It's not anybody else's fault besides that person and who he's dealing with. So
And that took a lot of nuts to
hard-
ask
what
that
did Danny
question.
used to say, Chris, I have to kind of ask for you. It's harder to stay here than to get here. And this is a family here. And when you belong here, you belong here. And when you don't, best of luck to you. I'm going to be real, but you have to earn this shit here. Nothing's given, man. You have to earn it. So I don't know who that kid is, but I did see something in tablets. But
I don't know who that
best
kid
of luck
is.
to you, buddy. Keep your chin down, your hands up.
Thank you.
Tony here. So, the Georgian fans were so happy when you thanked them for the support. What the fans mean to you?
What do fans mean to me? You guys are fucking crazy. I love it. I can't pick a different sport where any major league, NFL, football, soccer, WWE, everybody loves fighting. Not everybody can fight. Not everybody can go and play the other sports, but I have never seen one sport carry so many fans from so many different demographics as UFC or fighting, MMA, and that whole
That's true.
aura. I think it's the coolest shit.
That's true.
When somebody hasn't been to a UFC fight, I always explain to them, like, look, you never been to one? You gotta go. And they're like, well, what is it like? I like to explain it to them like it's like a monster truck rally and a concert in one. It's super loud, it's super dope, and it's like it can be the quietest of a pin of a needle when people are out there fighting. I mean, it's so incredibly awesome that, and this is still in its young age of the sport, so I'm just fortunate to be here and watching all the transitions, man.
And the last one for me, when the Matt Holloway holds the BMF title, and if you have to fight for the BMF title, who would you like to face for this title and how?
Somebody with wings. Somebody,
Doesn't
maybe Max. I think Battle of the Wings would be dope. I mean, interesting fights go to interesting, but Max has got some hands. It'd be kind of cool. He's not looking to take somebody down. I mean, he called Gaethje out to the middle of the ring and he fucking knocked him out. So I mean, Gaethje's a good contender for that one. You know, even Nick. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty awesome to see how many different legends there are out there and stuff. So I'm one of them. So I can't really say too much because I know everybody wants to go and knock me out. So I'll be real. To fight for the BMF title and fight for another title would be awesome as shit. So it's like another medal to the collection.
Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Tony over here.
Yeah, my guy.
Khabib fight didn't happen, unfortunately. But what if you grapple versus Khabib? How would it play it out, in your opinion?
Ooh, 5-point wrestling. I would have took him from his feet to his back, and in Sambo it would have been one move. That was it. I know that I would have caught him like he was a bull. Threw him on his ass. So I remember preparing for him before pandemic. We brought in a Sambo, like a world champ Sambo, badass dude. And the whole entire time I wasn't striking. I was wrestling, and we were ready for a good old Khabib, and I think he knew that. That's why he ran away. But yeah, respect.
Thank you, man.
For sure. Thank you.
This guy's fucking ridiculous. If you guys enjoyed this one, give me more videos to react to. Like, comment, and subscribe. Help out the algorithm, please, 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 please. Please. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of here, man. This dude is crazy.